short introduction of today's webinar session. Today's session will be about the innovative strategy for enhancing early childhood education nowadays. And no one is better than Guruji.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Kindly mute yourself. Yes. Thank you so much, Shumana. Yes. So no one is better than Guruji to explain us in such a creative and innovative way that once we listen to it, and it will be just set in our brains. So I request also one thing to everyone, kindly sit with a pen and a paper, because there will be some important and precious things said to you in such a interesting way that you will hear that it is a sort of Guruji is telling you a story, but there will be some interesting words and interesting things that I think that everyone should note it down for their future benefits. And once Guruji finishes, everyone is most welcome to ask all sorts of queries that we are having. Now over to you, Guruji.
Shreya, tell the topic again, once again.
The topic of today's is innovative strategies for enhancing early childhood education.
Can you speak for 2 minutes on that?
Yes, definitely, Guruji. So for today's topic, as I have already said, to how to enhance early childhood education and why should we enhance it. So we should definitely enhance the early childhood education as Guruji's book said, the 1, 2, 3. If I make any mistake, Guruji kindly guide me. The strategy we should use is always should be.
Anybody else? See, I believe a seminar or a workshop sort of an activity, there should not be. I can go on talking on the topic, but I want everyone to get absorbed into that, think what is that, and then start discussing. I'll let you know only 2 points for today. The first point is we are talking about early childhood education. But what we do in classroom is not early childhood education. We are doing in classroom what is called, anybody? There is a basic difference between what we are doing.
By heart.
No.
By heart. We are teaching them to learn by.
No. What heart, is that?
Not from our heart.
What is that we are doing in the classroom? It is not early childhood education, but it is early child. That word. Anybody? The early child dash. Anyone? You can unmute and tell. What we do in anybody?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
We are just giving spoon feeding.
No, I am asking the word. Actually, the word which we use, you don't put your school name as Early Childhood Education Center. You will generally write it as Early Child Care Center. So, schools are for early child care. But when we discuss about the method of conducting research, so what we do in classroom is called child care. The academic part of it, as an educator, I am not doing a child care job. Those who are running schools, they are conducting classes, they are all part of child care. What we are discussing is the practices, pedagogies, strategies, the research options, how to do it, how to conduct it, what are all the goals, objectives, how to do this child care is what is childhood education. So in childhood education, what we need is a strategic plan. So we should understand what for we are educating the children. What is the purpose of education? So when we educate children, they can speak their mother tongue, but they can't speak a language which is not commonly around them. So the first objective of early childhood education, that means if you understand the objective, how to do it in the class is up to you. What is it? It is learning another language which is commonly accepted by people, or one or two languages which is commonly accepted by people. So assume that your children are from Bangla background. What are the two languages you should focus? We forget most of the time the objective. That's why I am making it very clear. We should educate them two languages. One Hindi and another one English. It is language. And what are that languages going to help them in their daily life? They go to a shop, they must be able to identify each item which is available. Dhania powder means what? I don't know how many of our education syllabus in our classroom teaches students language skill which they understand what is around their life. So age 3 to grade 3, what are the minimum things? Age 3 we should start talking to them. This is my nose, this is my eyes. We talk in English. Are they able to tell in their mother tongue, Hindi and English? That means learn about self, about myself. Then learn about my family, father, mother, brother, sister. All that in how many languages you want to teach them? All that they should learn. Then they should learn about the house, dwellings, environment around them. Inside the house, which are all the different items. Take them to the kitchen, show them which are all the items. So what is the strategy of teaching? Every teacher should bring different items and say this is dal, this is pappu, this is rice. We are not doing it. We are actually taking some textbook from somewhere. Somebody's practices which was done in Europe before independence, what Britishers brought us, still we are following the same thing. Actually it is not required. A child should understand up to 7th class. Up to 7th class, not even primary, nursery, LKG, UKG. I am talking up to 7th class. It has to be informal. But forget about 7th class. Up to 3rd class. That means all of you who are running in the early child care educators who are running schools from age 3 to grade 3. That is why I was focusing on that and created a textbook for that purpose. What is that we should teach them? We should teach them about themselves, about their family, about their environment, about their, if they go to the city, they should know what is that each, what they see. Probably you cannot take them, but you can take a camera, take a picture, show to them in the projector and say this is what is in around the city. No textbook is available today. No textbook is available to teach this. So each one of you can do your own style. Be creative, innovative, become a researcher in this. Make record of what are all doing every day. Then we all together can create a book. We all can create a textbook for the whole education system under your purview. What you do in Calcutta cannot be done in Midnapur. What you do in Midnapur cannot be run in Rupanarayanpur. Your environment is your environment. Once who lives in a city. Then what they should do when they become age 3, little more higher, they should tell we are living in a city, but there are villages around this place. There is a train which takes us from one place to another place. If they are in the village, they should tell that we are in the village. If you go different city, we will reach the different town. Town is like this, city is like this. All these have to be defined very systematically. This is what the strategy. This is what we are supposed to do. Unfortunately, We are not putting our brain, not thinking about it. We are only good in showing blah blah blah, make some conferences. Real education doesn't happen. That is why I thought I should write books on this. I don't know how many of you have seen. On the day when I came to Calcutta, these books were on display. I have kept this, I have given this, and then told this is what is to be done. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. 26 chapters about early childcare education. Not only about us, we should know about our tradition, about our culture. We should also know what is tomorrow's requirement. That means you should know artificial intelligence, augmented reality, internet of things, everything. Children may not know, but as teachers we know. That is where early childhood education for educators, so that we know this is what is the real requirement. I will use those gadgets, use those techniques in the classroom. So it should be a mix of modern, ultra modern, most modern, and also the ancient traditional Indian knowledge. That's called IKS, Indian Knowledge System. Government of India is giving lot of importance to Indian knowledge system, including IIT is conducting programs. Actually, how do we do this in our classrooms? How do we implement that in the nursery, LKG, UKG? That is where we should make children to learn lot of chantings, lot of prayers. That can be of any religion, doesn't matter. But grab them together, put them together, make them to learn different culture, different practices, different religious practices. All that has to be in place. So basically, we are supposed to be a think tank. That is what I believe. We are supposed to be the front runner. We are supposed to be the first people who are running and making it happen, so that people from different part of the world will come and see what is that we are doing. We are a great nation with great tradition, lot of knowledge. But what is happening to us? The new education policy, we have gone to a small island, small place where climatic condition is different. We go there and copy and bring it to India and say that that's a great system there. This is what is happening. So we should start opening our eyes, start looking around us. It needs a lot of courage. It needs a lot of creativity. It needs a lot of thoughts. Tomorrow is Independence Day. So I am going to talk on freedom, education and 3-2-1 world. That's my topic. Third decade of 21st century. We should not talk about education for 21st century, 100 years. Century is 100 years. We are not talking about next generation technology. No. If we can make up to 2030, that means we have hardly 6 years, not even 6 years, 5.5 years. In 5.5 years, you can make a difference in your education. You will be the inventor, you will be the author. I am an author. That is because I thought about it. Now what I have done is, we have created a group of people who will become authors on these topics in Sri Lanka. They are translating it. By the end of this year, I am going there to conduct a workshop, because each chapter is taken by 2 people. So 26 chapters, 52 people reading at least one chapter to understand, and they will start implementing it on the ground. So my intention is, we should have an objective and scope when we conduct this program for the next 1 or 2 months. The objective should be, I wish people come forward. I told the last time also, but it did not happen. First webinar when I talked, I said create a group, identify people who are ready to translate chapter by chapter. I will send the PDF to individually, or any one of you can contact and tell me this is the chapter I want. If it is not already done, I will send it to you. You can, it's very easy to translate into Bangla. I can use a Google Bangla translator, but doesn't help. I want you to become part of it, and all of you will become authors. So imagine 52 people from Bangla becoming authors of a book on early child care education. Early child care education. I am very carefully using the word. The concept is early childhood education. What you implement in classroom is called early child care. So you take that experience, add that into that. Then you become an author. If you become an author like that, I'm sure you will feel the dignity that, yeah, now I am doing what is right for my children. What is so far happening? We accept what somebody else says. I keep saying, don't accept if it is not acceptable to you. I'll repeat again. Don't accept anything which is not acceptable to you. But we don't even think everything is acceptable to us. When something is acceptable to you, you think about it and then say logically, this is correct, this is not correct. Will you be able to tell which is correct, which is not correct? Then you are thinking. That is what is called yukti. Yukti yuktam upadeyam vachanam balakadabi anyatranamavatyajyam apyuktam brahmakadabi. Without logic, don't accept anything. Even a small child comes and tell you, balakadabi. Even a small child comes and tells, it is not acceptable because there is no logic in that. You must say, yes, I agree with you. So I want every one of you. I don't want to give lectures because I don't think webinar is not for lectures. People should think about it. Write down why are you learning? What are you doing? How can I change? I want a practical question. How can I change my classroom from today's system? What is good and what is bad in that? How can I make informal education is what is new education policy says. How can I make my classroom into informal education? How can I be an innovative teacher? I wish I have 20 teachers in Calcutta or anywhere around who are ready to learn 1 week, or you come to Kerala where I am, or come to Hyderabad where you want to get training and implement it. Or you have a school running, get me the children there. Along with the children, I will show you what is to be done. I don't want any seminars, workshop where so many blah 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 activity happens but nothing is on ground implemented after that. So I believe practically doing things on the ground. Then only it becomes an educative process. Otherwise it is only a, what is that generally we do? Cinema stars will come, they will show some movie, it's all wonderful, very good, and then go off. I think that celebrations are required, but along with celebration, we should also have some learning process. Okay. So this is what I want to tell. I spoke almost like 15 to 20 minutes now. You can have your reflections, you can think about it, you can ask questions. You should project your views onto this, and it should be a colloquium. Then only we become a catalyst for change. That is what is required. I think I should stop here and allow people to react and ask questions or give comments or add values to this, or object it and say it's not acceptable to me. That's also fine. Yeah, I think people should come up and then speak. You have liberty to unmute. Or ask some questions if you don't have comments.
Excuse me, sir.
No, sir.
for class?
Dr. TPS. Be conscious. I am Dr. TPS. No, sir. It's a British system. Sir is a title given. I told many times. I am not given a title of sir. Tagore had, Newton had, C.V. Raman had. I am Dr. TPS. Should I call your name is what is that?
Ruchira.
Ruchira Pal, madam, I should call.
No.
It's very easy to call somebody madam, sir, because you don't want to give any importance to the person. I am sure you will love to be called as Ruchira Pal by me than calling madam, correct? It is from the nursery LKG class we are teaching the worst system of addressing madam, sir. No escape at all, because you are not conscious, you are not thinking. That's what I was telling. I went to Sri Lanka. I asked, instead of sir, what is the title to be used? You know, in Sinhala language, what is the title they use?
No, sir.
No, sir again. You see, no is good enough. Why are you adding sir? Be
Yes.
conscious. Be conscious. Very
Sorry,
conscious.
sorry.
Sorry. I wanted to learn. All of you should learn this. That word used in Sinhala language, instead of addressing somebody sir, in India, in Kerala, we call Sriman, Sri, all that in South India, Mahatma. The word used in Sinhala is Mahatma. And that is where your Tagore from Bangla called Mahatma Gandhi as Mahatma. That is how the name Mahatma came to Mahatma Gandhi. What a great name was that. And then Mahatma called him back as Gurudev. Do you know that's a Sinhala word for calling anybody? So I started calling everybody there Mahatma. They said it's a great understanding for all of us that we lost our tradition. We are blindly following the Britishers. And Britishers don't do this. Americans don't call anybody sir. They call by name only. It is just that nursery, LKG, UKG people should change in life. I am sure you can change the next generation from these bad habits. Okay, now tell me, Ruchira Pal, I will not call you madam, and I don't want anybody to call me as sir.
Okay.
You can call me Dr. TPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I want to ask you.
No, you
that
call at least
how
once.
can we-
I want you to make that practice. Call me Dr. TPS.
Oh, DrTPS.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
One thing I want to ask you. One thing I want to ask you for LKG, UKG. How should we let them practice maths?
See, mathematics is a very simple. I am a mathematician basically. No writing, no reading, unless they want themselves to do it. First learn this. Unless they don't want, don't make them to read. Okay. How do you make them to realize? They are not learning how to write. They are learning how to draw numbers. Writing is different and drawing is different. They are drawing too like this. You are calling it is writing, but for them it is only drawing. Okay. I take only half an hour. You give me your children of nursery, LKG, UKG, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Any one of them can learn how to draw 1 to 9, 0 to 9. That's good enough. Finished. 0 to 9 if they can learn it very, very easily with half an hour of practical classroom. So how do I do that? Any method can be used. Any method can be used. One of the easiest method is you can have a tumbler and put nothing inside that. It is nothing inside that. Another tumbler with one ball, another tumbler with two ball. Ask them to look at it. How many are there? Outside the tumbler, make a sticker 1, 0, 2, 3, 4. Keep on doing it. Now give a free tumbler, khali tumbler. It can be transparent glass or maybe a bottle transparent, give a colorful ball, and then tell them the tumbler is written 1. You have to put only that number of balls inside. If it is written 2, put only 2 balls inside. You understood?
Yes.
It becomes an activity, it becomes a running around, it becomes an activity for all of them. You change the sticker and then tell them only 2 balls. Make 2 balls and then bring it here. They may bring 3 by mistake. Tell them this is 3, not acceptable to me. Throw all that ball and then tumbler back, go and get it back again. You don't run, you sit in a place. The biggest problem in nursery LKG, teachers keep running, students keep sitting. That's the worst part of it. That is why I call the whole program as Grandma Child Care Shiksha Gurukulam. Grandmother will not run. Grandmother will only sit. All that's why I have written big grandma in the first book. Second book, the first book index is also added. So it become little smaller. And little smaller because again I added. The last one is still smaller because all the other books index is also put inside. Grandmother should sit. Will you see a grandmother running behind children?
No.
Children will run behind grandmother. What is in your classroom happening? You are running behind children. Don't do it.
Yes.
Therefore, what will happen? You are going and catching one fellow, ask them to sit. Catch the other fellow, ask them to sit. So they don't listen to instructions. They are expecting ayah, teacher, assistant, everybody to drag them. So you are making them like animals. Not like a human being who can understand instructions. Got it? A small change, but it's a very big change in the education programs. That is why I am not here to give lectures. I told all the time, all the people, don't think that I am doing this business in my life. Next week I am there in Goa making 10th grade children to pass all exams with flying colors. The school headmistress came and told me, our school is not expecting high grades for my children. They are not very studious. They are not very serious. I said 1 week I will come and stay and change that style. Before going to 1 week, now 10 days they are there. They have started their homework on Google, on WhatsApp. My instructions are going. Understood? So I am a person who is not teaching only nursery LKG. I go to university level, I go to different places. I am saying everywhere change is required. So you have a role to change your classrooms. You have to create such a workshop in which it is not batch by batch, tell something and next batch will come, same thing I will repeat. No. Your children, your teachers, all of them put together, let there be hundreds. You have a facility to make 100 children to sit. You have 20 teachers for supporting them, put them all together. I will show you how to run the classroom. Practically I will show you how to run the classrooms. It could be maths, it could be logical reasoning, it could be analytical skill, language skill, communication ability, interpersonal relationship, social skill, hygiene and physical care. These are all the activities that children should learn. A child has to have these programs from age 3 to grade 3. That is why my book is age 3 to grade 3. No extra great facilities you require. Did this tumbler and the ball cost you something?
No.
You need not even have ball. You can have a paper which is tied. What I do is in my village and all, take the coconut tree leaf and then make balls. I don't buy anything. Zero budget programs. What you have around you, use that and then start playing. Very, very simple. There are so many such activities you can do. Suppose you don't have anything, you tell them this is one book, these are 2 books. They learned. Put them and then put in a stack, put a number there too. On the wall you paste it. 1 book should be kept there, 2 books should be kept here, 3 books should be kept here. Put them in a sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Learned.
Another thing is that DrTPS, how they will write.
See,
how they will practice writing.
now another thing, what as a teacher, no, as a teacher, now what I did is I explained one question very elaborately, right? What is communication? You know, communication is asking question, giving answer. I am not a machine. As a teacher, all of you should have. It is not for DrTPS to get your appreciation. I am saying. What we don't know is when I give an answer, yes, I understood. Yeah, this is what I think we should do in our classroom. If you make that statement, that means you learned how to communicate. Now one question is over. Now second question comes. That means you are not a person with a human heart who knows how to appreciate the people around you. Now, did I answer your first question?
Yes, I got.
Did you agree or don't agree?
Yes, I agree.
Do you appreciate or don't appreciate?
Like that way we do in the class.
No, I am not getting. What did you say?
Like that way, what you have explained just now,
Yeah.
like that way we do in the class.
You do means already you are doing it.
Yes,
You are already doing.
yes.
So why did you ask that question? So that means whatever I told is.
No. One thing is that I want to change these things we are doing in the class.
So what
That's
you are
the
saying
right
is,
thing.
no, what you are saying is what DrTPS told just now. 5
Just now
minutes.
we have done with the tumbler. We are doing with the pen or pencil, whatever it is there.
No, what I am saying is, so what you are trying to say is whatever I told is quite useless for you.
No.
I am asking you
doing-
that question. What I told
No.
is quite useless for you. Is it some useful thing? Did I tell you or not?
Yes, it is useful. It is
Yeah.
useful.
Now what you told is I am already doing it. That means what you said is not useful for me.
No.
Let us discuss. No problem. Don't worry. I am not here to argue. I am only to understand. Are you appreciating or not appreciating is my question.
Yes, I am appreciating.
Then use one word. Not immediately after stopping. Don't tell the next question. There has to be some adjective. There has to be some way of appreciating it. That should happen. Then that is how the application of, that is how a teacher should be. I am asking you to do that as a practice. Understood?
Namaskar, Guruji.
Let us hear from. No, don't make noise. Are you happy, Rijnapal?
Guruji,
The way I
Guruji,
said.
I have a question. That what will be your say on how to the best way to conduct Independence Day this year?
Geetanjali, I
Yes.
don't know whether you are listening to this or not. There is some discussion happening. I asked you hold it for some time. Let us finish that.
Okay.
Be with the group when you are here. Yeah. Ruchirapal, do you know, do you agree that when somebody speaks, should we appreciate that answer or don't agree or don't agree? No, this already I know your answer is useless. That is also good. So what is that you want to tell on the first answer which I gave?
Tell me once again, I can't understand what you said.
See, I gave an answer for your first question.
Yes.
So you want to appreciate it or you want to tell, I already know this, we are already doing it, your answer is useless.
No, that I am not telling to you, Guruji.
Anything.
That I am not telling to you.
One of these you should tell. Either you should appreciate, yeah, it's a good model, we are also doing it, is also fine. Understood?
Okay.
Yeah, that is how it should respond. That is what is called responding. Okay, so next question. You have some other question. Fine. Yeah, Ruchira Pal has got some other question. You can ask Ruchira. Not
Yes, I have the question.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Another thing is that how to let them write for the nursery children.
Actually, nursery children up to 3 should not be written. No writing should be there. I told you it should be volunteer requirement. Don't force them to write. They should feel that I should write, and then I told you it is not writing, it is drawing. So they will slowly learn it.
Drawing.
Yeah, they will do
Drawing.
it. They will do it. Naturally, they will do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Geetanjali, you have something to ask.
Guruji, we planned for a dress-up competition for the children in our school as freedom fighters. Is this correct, or what is your idea on this, or what is it is good for the children, or?
Yeah, it is. I think all the schools keep doing it for long time, right? Everybody.
So what new we can do? What new add-on we can do in that?
I don't think it is something to be discussed on 14th evening. What is to be done on 15th, right? Already planned. Let it go. We will plan something for the next event.
No, somebody came up, an advocate commented that from the from Supreme Court it is being banned that children cannot be dressed up. So on that, do you have any knowledge, sir?
See, any forceful activity conducted by elders on children is against the child right. We make them to walk on the street, make them to do. But what is done inside schools are educative programs. When you take it to the street, it becomes offendable. And it should be a volunteer action by parents and students. That means parents feel like that way every dance program, every child is taking makeup and doing it, right? Only when you take to street for your advertisement, it becomes objectionable.
But if it is volunteered by the teacher and the students enjoy it, up till that it is okay.
Yeah, but how much they enjoy depends on how much, what is that duration of time. Generally what happens is it's a long duration, people have to wait a long, and you are making, understand all these celebrations are people to mix each other. But generally, even tomorrow I have a program, I have not seen a mixing program. Grade 3 dance program, grade 4 dance program, grade 2 dance program. They don't mix each other. As far as I am concerned, education is cross the age, along the non-peer group mixing should happen. Then only socialization happens. Then only communication happens. Then only creativity comes. So all celebrations, whether it is an annual day, sports day, all these should have group activities where a lot of action comes. Your mono act, somebody make up and then come, it's again a mono activity. Somebody is making up, you are showing it, taking a picture and putting it, finished. Understood? So it should be like a mix of activity with some drama, some group songs. Once a song is projected, not an individual should sing. It should be a group song. You remember on that day also when you were singing, I was telling, group should sing. The impact of group singing is always important. Understood? If I am a part of an administration of a school, I will not allow any single program, single person activities. Because the purpose of celebration is putting people together and joining in an activity. You need not show only students on stage. Students and teachers also can become part of a activity. Understood? What happens is students are pushed onto the stage. Why teachers cannot become part of it in a celebration? Why parents cannot become part of it? So it should be teachers, parents, students. That is why I believe TPS should be always together. Teachers, parents, students should be together.
Thank you, Guruji.
Guruji, Pranam. Then I just wanted to ask you that in my school, parents are very, very interested to take part. They are always coming up that, ma'am, we will do something. So, do you think every time, whenever we are performing a group program with our children, should we allow the parents to also participate?
Why only along with the children? Why children are put on to stage and parents are looking at it? Now a day should come where children are pushing their parents to the stage. Why do you want a third grade or fourth grade child to give a speech? Make the child to prepare their parents, ask the parents to come and speak to stage.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes. Thank you, Guruji.
I don't want youth day programs. I want old day programs of the old parents, grandparents. Let them have a stage on your school one day. I am sure participation of parents, grandparents, the relatives, everybody will make it much more interesting.
Okay. Okay. Because Guruji, actually we are in a remote part of 24 Parganas South. So there I find that parents, they do not find it very comfortable. Especially, they do not find it very comfortable to come up on stage even when we are calling them. We did that. We did that last year on our annual day. But they were, they wanted to speak. They had many things, very good things to talk about. But do you think we should make them conduct a rehearsal or something before that?
As you are doing it for students, you should also support the teachers. It is not on the final day on a great event you are bringing them. I believe that there has to be a participation of teachers in the classrooms. They should have a parents invited to program. And you are not far from city. You are only in the suburb.
Yes,
India
exactly.
I know your location. When you talk to me, immediately I will go and see my satellite image, look at the map, where are you, the street on which you are there, everything I can see. So, you are not very far from city, you are only a suburb. Everywhere the problem can be different. So, don't take anything as a disadvantage. Take it as an advantage. Not every parent will be visible. Every parent is not courageous. Similarly, every children are not. Similarly, all the teachers are not. Understood?
And another question, Guruji, that is, there are about 2 or 3 children in my school. They do not want to speak.
No problem.
They will observe.
See, I will tell you there are lot of ways of communication. Somebody is a good speaker, somebody is a good writer, somebody is a good actor, somebody is a good dancer. Everything is communication. So don't force somebody who is not ready to write to write. Somebody is not ready to talk, don't make them to talk. Everyone has got their own choices. R.K. Lakshman was a different man, R.K. Narayan was a different man.
Different.
They were from same parents. One was a great illustrator drawing and another one was a great writer.
Writer.
Suppose you would have asked the writer to draw and the drawing person to write, they would have failed in their life. So I think most important is freedom. Let children have their freedom.
But then, Guruji, if these children, they do not write, then after all, we all have follow a particular syllabus. So how do we make them write if they don't want to?
See, if you are making chapati, somebody comes beside and tell you, don't put your tawa here, put the other side. This is not the way to make, put it here, put it there. Keep on giving instructions. I will tell you, any one of you would have thrown the stick and thrown the tawa and then get out of the kitchen. Every child wanted to do it, but you are not allowing them to do the way they wanted to do it. Too much of instructions and worst teachers are responsible for somebody is not responding like a human being. In the right hands, they will do wonders. If somebody is not doing, you are responsible for that. The reason is from nursery onwards, LKG onwards, UKG onwards, you are pressurizing them. That is why I said it has to be voluntarily. It has to be, you understand, no creative thoughts comes when there is a pressure. And everybody is creative by their own purposes. So don't ever force children to do something in your will and your wish. You are actually making them inactive, inefficient. You have to give them freedom. You have to give them liberty. You have to make them to be part of a volunteer learning process.
गुरुजी पर ये बच्चे अगर लिखेंगे नहीं तो सिलेबस कैसे खत्म करेंगे?
Your job is to finish syllabus and finish the children also parallelly. The biggest problem in teachers is they want to finish syllabus. Which class you are talking about? You tell me.
Lower KG, upper KG.
I don't know. I will call you Sati Das. You are talking stupid things by telling syllabus completion in lower KG, upper KG. Just now I kept telling that up to age 3 it is informal education. Who has created syllabus for you? Which stupid educator has created syllabus for you? You tell me that. Which syllabus you are following? Who has given you the syllabus? Where is the syllabus? You tell me where is the syllabus?
No, it is.
No, tell me who has given the syllabus for you. You tell me who has given the syllabus for you.
The CBSE board.
No, you have don't ask me this question again. I am telling you very systematically. CBSE, Secondary Board of
Education.
Secondary Board. And you are talking about LKG, UKG syllabus CBSE has given. Don't make fool of people. First get educated yourself. You cannot be called as a teacher unless you get educated by yourself.
Okay.
CBSE is Secondary Board. Secondary Board comes only in 9th class. So Government of India says up to 9th class there is no syllabus. Some bookseller from Delhi makes books for you and then sell it to saying that is the NCERT. And you are buying it and forcing your children to learn it.
Yes.
So don't talk to me without learning. I will scold like this.
Anna, it's good.
Age 3 to grade 3 at least. Grade 4 to grade 7 also there is no syllabus. 8th is the time you should prepare them for CBSE.
Oh.
And no school living certificate is required. No TC is required. Anybody can go and show the age proof. You can join in CBSE schools. But we, the private schools, the stupid administrators created unnecessary rules in this country. That is why new education policy again reiterated saying informal learning, flexible system, credit system, you can jump from one school to another school. Everything is written down. It's not going to get implemented because people like you did not understood it, never read it. It's 5 years. 5 years. 2019, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Still a teacher in a school, administrator in a school, senior teacher did not understand that. You can see the pathetic situation. You must have attended so many seminars, but nobody told you like this.
No.
That is what I am saying. Because everybody writes LKG, CBSE. You are fooling people, you are fooling parents, you are fooling teachers, you are fooling
myself also.
That is what
I am fooling myself also.
Yes, so don't do that.
I must know what I am doing.
Yeah.
I must be clear about it and then only I can go.
Love you.
Thank you. Guruji, thank you. It is an honor to be with you.
Learn. Let us think. Let us not become blind teachers. Let us become Atnana Timirandasya Atnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Atnana means not having knowledge. That is like a cataract. We are all having cataract. No clear idea about anything. Blurred vision. We have to remove that cataract and become visible.
Exactly.
Understood? At least now, we have only few more years.
Exactly.
We have only few more years. Ananda Shastram Bahu Vedidavyam Alpascha Kale. Only little bit of time. Bahuvascha Vigno. There are a lot of problems also in front of us.
Yes, exactly.
But let us do something in that little time with all the difficulties around. Still, let us do something very creative. Then we can be called as human being. Yeah.
And teacher is a very, very responsible job. We have to be very creative. We have to think what we are teaching, how we are teaching. That is also a very big challenge for us.
Now I must thank this group of people. At least you are all interested. Now 40 people are there who are able to discuss, able to react. I can give a lecture and go off. I don't want that. I want things to be clear with a lot of questions. No?
Exactly.
Learn communication, learn to react. Yeah, I think Mamata Khandate has shown the hand. You should give her an option. Yeah. Mamata.
शुभ संध्या गुरुजी।
नमस्कार।
गुरुजी जो डिस्कशन चल रहा था, कैन आई स्पीक इन हिंदी?
ओ, कौन सी भी लैंग्वेज आपको पसंद लगता है उसमें बोलो बस।
अभी जो डिस्कशन चल रहा था, मैंने इसलिए रेज किया था हैंड कि प्राइवेट पब्लिकेशन क्रिएट बिजनेस इन प्री प्राइमरी सेक्शन 3,500 बुक्स नर्सरी टू यूकेजी पेरेंट्स को मूर्ख बनाकर उनको दिया जा रहा है। मैं 16 ईयर हो गए मुझे प्राइवेट स्कूल में जॉब करते हुए। मैं ये हमेशा देखती हूँ कि प्राइमरी सेक्शन प्री प्राइमरी सेक्शन में इतनी हैवी 10 बुक्स और पेरेंट अभी आप लास्ट टाइम मेरी आपसे बात हुई थी कि एग्जाम पैटर्न चेंज कर दीजिए, तो हम लोगों ने स्टार्ट किया था अकॉर्डिंग टू NEF कि नर्सरी LKG UKG एग्जाम फ्री पॉलिसी स्टार्ट करते हैं, पर बट पेरेंट्स नॉट कन्विंस, दे वांट रिटन एग्जाम।
आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है वो पूछो।
हाउ वी कन्विंस पेरेंट्स फॉर रिटन फ्री एग्जाम? हमको उनको रिटर्न में नहीं लेना है, बच्चों को एक्टिविटी और उनकी लर्निंग बेस पर उनको वो करना है, जज मतलब बच्चों का वो देखना, वैल्यूएशन करना है, बट पेरेंट्स चाहते हैं कि रिटर्न एग्जाम होना चाहिए।
किसी का तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, आप MBBS डॉक्टर के पास लेके जाता है, वो इलाज नहीं करे तो आप क्या करेंगे? उसके स्पेशलिस्ट के पास लेके जाता, करेक्ट ना? बुलाओ, हमको क्यों नहीं बुला रहे आप? पेरेंट्स से बात करेंगे, हम एजुकेट करेंगे उसको, ऐसा डांटेंगे, ऐसे डांटा ना, अब ऐसा डांटेंगे उसको भी। तो इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं, मैं कभी भी किधर भी जाता है सिर्फ स्टूडेंट्स को, टीचर्स को नहीं मिलते। मैं टीचर्स, पेरेंट्स, स्टूडेंट्स वही ऑर्डर पे मिलते। मैं फर्स्ट टीचर्स, देन पेरेंट्स, देन स्टूडेंट्स, इसलिए मेरा नाम भी TPS हो गया।
एक्चुअली गुरुजी पेरेंट्स फीस पे करते हैं तो उनको ऐसा लगता है कि बहुत ज्यादा बच्चों को सिखाना है, बहुत ज्यादा
100%। इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं, ममता इज ए सर्वेंट ऑफ योर पेरेंट्स। आप तो टीचर नहीं है, मास्टर नहीं है, आप तो सर्वेंट है। क्यों? आप उससे पैसा ले रहा है, तो आप कुछ बोलेगा वो नहीं सुनेगा। डॉक्टर TPS आपसे पैसा नहीं पूछेगा। मैं आपसे पैसा पूछ के आपका पास आ गया तो आप कुछ बोल रहे हैं, मैं सुनना पड़ता है, करेक्ट? मैं सेमिनार के लिए जाता है, क्लास के लिए जा रहा है, अभी गोवा जा रहा है 5 दिन के लिए, वो स्कूल हेडमिस्ट्रेस ने पूछा कितना पैसा मांगेंगे, ऐसे मुझे पैसा मत दे दो, क्योंकि पैसा दिया तो वो कुछ बोल रहा है, मैं सुनना पड़ता है। मैं गीतांजलि के पास आ गया, वो पैसा नहीं लिया उससे, मेरा बुक्स फ्री दिया। इतना बुक्स लेके जाता है, 10,000 रुपीज का वर्थ बुक्स लेके जाता है, मैं किधर भी जा रहा है, पूरा बुक्स इधर खट्टा है, देखो कितना है, देखो ये पूरा बुक्स गट्टा गट्टा करके लेके जाते हैं और फेंक देते उसके मुंह पे। मुझे कुछ परवाह नहीं है, क्योंकि आई कैन स्कोल्ड बिकॉज आई एम नॉट टेकिंग एनीथिंग फ्रॉम अंडरस्टूड। यू आर टेकिंग मनी, यू शुड लिसन टू द पेरेंट्स, सो इसलिए बोल रहे हो, अंडरस्टूड। सो यू हैव ए राइट टू स्पीक टू दम, यू हैव टू एजुकेट दम, इट इज नॉट इजी। इसलिए मैं बोला है आनंद शास्त्रम बहुवेदितव्यम अल्पश्च काले, ओनली लिटिल टाइम यू हैव, बहुवश्च विघ्नो, लॉट ऑफ ट्रबल्स इन योर लाइफ। एनीथिंग यू वांट टू चेंज, यू नीड टू हैव करेज, यू शुड हैव दैट एबिलिटी टू डू इट। उतना इजी नहीं है, नॉट दैट सिंपल। When I go to 10 schools, one school accept it, I am happy. But still I am doing it. For last 4 years I am doing. Got it? Otherwise why Geetanjali should invest money on me? Why Geetanjali has paid my airfare? Understood? She has interest. He has interest to see something happens.
Yes, sir.
Why somebody should take me to different places? Because they feel there is something different. Understood? So I am sure people will listen. Only thing you should tell the way it should be told. Then they will realize it. It is not that you cannot run a school without. I used to spend all Saturdays because I am working Monday to Friday office था. Saturday मेरा छोटा बच्चा LKG UKG पे था. They are left at 11:30. Elder son was in first grade, second grade, 1 o'clock. So 11:30 to 1 o'clock I used to be in the school, talking to teachers, talking to principal, talking to parents, talking. I started when 30-40 years back, when I have my child in KG, I started going to the schools. Progress card भी change कर दिया मैं वो time पे. I said this is not to evaluate children like this. Evaluation has to be done different. वो पूछा कैसे करना है, एक टॉवल लेके खींच के मैं स्टिचिंग का थ्रेड एंड नीडल दिया, ये थ्रेड नीडल करके और स्टिच करो, अच्छी तरह स्टिच करे तो उसको A+ दे दो। लेट देम नॉट राइट, लेट देम नॉट रीड, दे नो हाउ टू स्टिच, दे विल बिकम गुड टाइलर्स टुमारो। व्हाट इट क्या है, अप टू ग्रेजुएशन बीटेक किया, एक बटन शर्ट पे फिक्स नहीं कर सकते तो वो क्या बीटेक है वो? Correct? If they don't know how to make one chapati, why they should become IAS? So मेरे पास IAS का ट्रेनिंग के लिए भी बच्चे लोग आता है। I train people for civil service. ये मेरा बुक है, सिविल सर्विस प्रीलिम्स एंड बुक। कोई बच्चे आते, मैं पहले असाइनमेंट क्या देता मालूम है? किचन में जाओ, मुझे एक चाय बना के लेके आओ, नहीं है तो मेरा स्टूडेंट नहीं है। ऐसा पनिशमेंट नहीं है, वो प्रैक्टिस है। तो वो टाइम पे बोला मेरा मम्मा ने नहीं सिखाया, मेरा ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स नहीं सिखाया, अभी आप क्यों सिखा रहा है? वो बच्चे लोग अभी अमेरिका पे है, सेल्फ कुकिंग करके खाते। वो टाइम पे सोचते मेरा फर्स्ट कुकिंग क्लास मेरा DrTPS ने दिया था। सब सीखना है लाइफ में। अंडरस्टूड? दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड डू। आई विल हैव ए KG क्लास in which you will not use wax, you will not use clay, you will use only atta and make different creatures. Pack them well, send it to their house, ask their mother to fry it and bring it tomorrow. They will eat frog, they will eat snake, they will eat dog, they will eat cat. The children will eat well. Got it? हम तो इडली बनाते थे पहले, इडली के ऊपर काजू लगते और उसके नीचे कैरेट लगाते, सो फेस का पिक्चर बना के देता है। बच्चों लोग when खोल के देखे तो मालूम होता है हाँ अलग है आज।
नहीं गुरुजी, वो बच्चे नो दे मेक इट देमसेल्व्स एंड दे एंजॉय इट।
डू इट, डू इट.
They employ
हमारा घर
engineers.
साफ करना था वीकली वंस. मेरा फ्लैट साफ करना है तो मैं क्या करते, पूरा सामान फ्लोर से ऊपर लगा के पानी डालते, इधर खेलो. क्योंकि हम अपार्टमेंट में रहते हैं, सिटी में अपार्टमेंट है, खेलने का जगह नहीं है. सैटरडे संडे पानी में खेलना है तो नीचे खेलो. फ्लोरिंग क्लीनिंग भी हो गया, पानी में खेलना भी हो गया काम.
क्लीनिंग भी हो गया. हाँ, क्लीनिंग भी हो गया, बड़ा काम हो गया, क्लीनिंग भी हो गया.
अंडरस्टूड.
नहीं,
सो यूज योर इनोवेटिव स्टाइल. मैं आपको कुछ लेक्चर नहीं दे रहा हूं, मैं लाइफ में क्या किया वो पूरा आपको बता रहा हूं. अंडरस्टूड. मैं लेक्चर देने के लिए नहीं आया आपके पास. मैं कुछ किया मेरे बच्चों के लिए, वो आपको बोल रहा हूं बस. अभी कुछ भी एक सामान काम नहीं कर रहा है, वो रिपेयर करना है तो स्क्रू ड्राइवर देते, निकालो, देख लेंगे हम क्या है अंदर, कैसे तो भी खराब है. करेक्ट. आई डोंट लीव एनी आइटम विच इज नॉट वर्किंग जस्ट लाइक दैट. आई विल गिव द स्क्रू ड्राइवर, आस्क देम टू ओपन इट अप. खोल के देखो क्या है अंदर. सब रिपेयर करते हैं. फैन रिपेयर मैं करते, एसी रिपेयर मैं करेगा, सब घर में कुछ भी काम है मैं ही खुद करता हूं. वो मेरा बच्चों लोग को भी सिखाने के लिए ऐसा किया. Got it? That is how it should be. I will show you. मैं blah 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 नहीं कर रहा हूं. Get me few children, few teachers. Let us do workshop. Then you will realize. Then you will realize what is to be done. मैं आज, do you know how many YouTube I posted today? Look at DrTPS YouTube पे जाके देखो. मुझे भी याद नहीं है कितना पोस्ट किया, 10-15 किया होगा. वो पूरा एडिटिंग में करता हूं. अभी कौन पूछा, आज भी आप मलयालम पे हैं, आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा. यू इमेजिन वन नर्स, आई थिंक शी इज टीचिंग इन 3rd grade. 3rd grade टीचर क्लास से फोन करके मुझे पूछ रहा है, उसका बेटा बीटेक पास हो गया, 4 साल सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी में काम कर रहा है, 26 years old son. What is the next course he has to do for life to become progressive? See, I told that mother, you are a teacher teaching in a classroom. Your attention should be not your son who is working in Bangalore. Your attention should be children around you. 26-year-old child, not a child, he is an elderly person. That person do not require your guidance. A teachers का problem है, they don't leave children. Even when they become their own children, the most difficult children in the world is teachers' kids. कोई भी आके मुझे एक प्रॉब्लम बोला तो मैं पहले यही पूछता है, ओ यूर मदर इज ए टीचर. हाँ, आपको कैसे पता है? आपका प्रॉब्लम सुन के मुझे मालूम हो गया आपका मदर टीचर है बोल के. यू आर सो यूजलेस. You keep guiding your children for every small things. I scolded that mother, and that also I posted on YouTube. I said, you are not supposed to interfere in his life. He is an independent individual. He is a BTech, working 4 years. Don't restrict and say whom should they marry, where they should settle, what vehicle they have to purchase. Nothing is your portfolio. Your job is over when they pass 12th class. Up to 12th class, fine. Afterwards, leave them free. Every day, 100 people. Even now, number of missed calls, if I just show you, you will wonder how DrTPS is working. This many missed calls are there. I don't know whether you are able to see. The whole dial, there is a missed call list. It's only 1 hour. Okay. Because every parent is now looking for where to make their children join. Are you seeing the missed calls? All red missed calls are there. All of them are calling me to know where they should make their children to join, which course is to be taken. Electronics is good, computer science is good, mechanical is good, civil is good. What job they will get, what is the syllabus to be studied, where they can do extra course, which open university they have to study, how to attend interview, what to get their English communication to become better. so many questions comes. I spend half an hour schedule pay. And I will continue up to 2 o'clock, finish all that post on the YouTube, then only I will sleep, because tomorrow again this continues. Understood? So I tell you, teachers have got a great role. They are not doing. That is why they are coming to somebody who is not even known to them. They are seeing my video for 10 minutes and then contacting me. They have seen lot of teachers in life. Why they are not asking the teachers what should I do in my life? Because teachers are not able to guide. Every teacher should become a mentor. You must be able to guide your children. The idea is not teaching. Directing them, guiding them, mentoring them. That is what your role is. If you can do that, your parents also will respect you. They will come back to you saying, yeah, I need your help. Those children also will come back when they become masters, postgraduates, getting a job. They will come to your house. My children go to the teachers' houses even now. After 30 years also, my children go, when they come on vacation from America, they wanted to see the teachers. Understood? So you have a great role. Change your role so that you are not just copying what others were doing for a long time. Let us rethink our roles, because world is changing. Knowledge is there in everywhere. It is not Mata, Pita.
Mata, Pita, Guru.
No. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam was long. Now Mata, Pita, Google, Devam. Because every question answer is there in Google. Correct? Mata, Pita, Guru. No.
That is why it is very, very nice listening to you.
Mata, Pita, Google, Devam. So I keep saying, you ask your mother, ask your father, ask Google. If you don't get, come back to me. Then I will answer you. Okay. So I think we have 1 hour 15 minutes now. See how fast the time is going. Abhishek Mandal. Your name is Abhishek Mandal? No.
No, sir. My name is Poishaki Ghosh Mondal. It's my husband profile actually.
Yeah, I know. What is the first name?
Oh, sorry. Extremely sorry. Guruji.
No, what is the first name?
Or Dr. TP.
What is the first name you said?
Boishaki Ghosh Mondal.
Bhoisha.
Boishaki.
Bhoishaki. Bhoishaki.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
You should learn. I want you to talk because that is how you learn. Correct. That is why I want all the teachers call yourself as grandmother. Now Mamata had a problem. Parents are not listening. Suppose Mamata is a grandmother. Your children are the school children. Their father and mother will become your children. Then they will listen to you. You treat the parents of your children as your children. Doesn't matter the age. You are a grandmother. So ask your young children to call you as grandmother. So when their parents comes with a complaint, you say, this is my grandchild. So you are my daughter, your son. Go. Then it doesn't matter. Because grandmother is always paid by the children, right? Grandmother doesn't earn. Grandmother gets money from children only. So don't consider it as a fees. Consider them as payment to the grandmother. You should tell grandmother, this month the payment has not come, give it. They will liberally they will give you. You have to make money. I'm sure DrTPS doesn't want to make money, because I have got lot of kids in my life. Whomever I am teaching, they take care of me. Understood? So I have got very rich children with me. You should also have lot of children who are much richer than you. That's what you should get.
Actually, Guruji, I am already grandmother.
Yeah.
Because I am 51 running. तो मैं तभी से बड़ी हुई स्कूल में, बच्चों से क्या, टीचर, इवन डायरेक्टर सभी से। तो आई एम ऑलरेडी ग्रैंडमदर.
You put your designation
I am
also
also
grandmother
the
only.
same.
Yeah.
I am also the same. This Boishaki, Ruchira, Shreya, they are all like my children.
That's it.
So
No,
I get a lot of respect and love from them.
I really loved my webinar programs when Calcutta. I'll cherish in my life. But it is not very productive because we didn't had much interaction. Nothing has gone into the ground. I wish we have programs in which really something happens on the ground. That's what is essential. Then only the children will get benefit out of it. Good enough, Shreya. She is the anchoring person now. Today's controller.
Yes, Guruji. We will definitely work it out, and soon we will definitely do something, some sort of workshop in the ground level, so that the children and including the parents, according to the name of DrTPS, first teachers and parents and then students should get the proper knowledge, and they can be upgraded and they can do whatever things they would like to do. Like in Bengali we say that পুঁথিগত বিদ্যা শিক্ষাটা হয়ে যাচ্ছে. What we are doing is we are just implementing only what is written in the books, and we are always in the line in a hurry to teach them what is there in our syllabus. But we are forgetting that if we don't nurture them and we don't let them open, like the greenery, like the plants, then how can they grow, how can they flourish in their life, in their future? So to implement them, we will definitely work, and we want you for near about, I don't think, I can't mention the dates, that it will be enough for us to gain that knowledge from you, Guruji.
Exactly.
You are an ocean to us, and every day I listen to you, I think that I can go on listening the same thing repeatedly as many days, and I think that even if you start saying today on the grandma education, I can listen to you hours. I don't know how it will pass, but it is just ear soothing, eye soothing, and a great gain of knowledge.
Mental soothing. Our brains become much more cooler.
Actually, we need five-fold development.
I am not a hot-headed person. I think I spoke to you the first day, and you said that first learn to be cool. So that is where you told me in Ravindra Tirtha.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
after that, I am trying to be, but I don't know how much I will succeed. But yes, once you have said something, that is Lakshman Rekha. I
Enjoy.
have to do.
See, I am doing it. I am enjoying. If I don't enjoy, why should I do it? Nobody is forcing me to do it, right? If I am not enjoying, actually I will not do sincerely. So we should have freedom, we should have enjoyment. With all that only we can do something in the way which we want. So don't get
Guruji, I don't know whether I am correct or not, but I think children don't have problem.
They
The
don't.
problem lies with the parents.
Parents and teachers, you are creating problems. It's not you. It's traditionally done like that.
Okay.
Understood?
Because I find children,
See.
you tell them once and thoda sa sar pe haath break to bas yaar. हाँ, they'll do it.
अभी आप बोल रहे हैं सिलेबस के बारे में. I have got all the 62 children listing out and then telling every chapter which I am asking them to learn and come and present. 10th grade ka children, they have no problem. Principal, teachers, they are all worried about how are we going to finish syllabus. 1 week we will lose. I said they will not require you. They will finish whole syllabus in 1 week. Then you can take rest, I said. Because they will learn how to learn themselves. You don't require teachers. They are smart. They are smart.
I think children are wonders.
You must.
They are more friendly than their parents.
Yeah, you must listen to the discussions which I have with the Pakistani people. I am sure the Goa thing I will upload in next 2 weeks. You will see what's happening in the classroom. It's not I am teaching. I am making every student to become teachers in the classroom. Subject wise, chapter wise, they will teach. I am guiding them for that. So the teachers themselves will wonder, they are teaching much better than me. Now what should I do? That's what I am going to do.
This shows that you have done something already.
They are all with
Teachers
me.
are learning from you.
They are all with me now.
Yes.
And children, Guruji, ma'am, I will become the monitor. Ma'am, I will do it. Ma'am, I will do it. नहीं भाई कर जो करना है तेरे को कर. I am like that with my children, though I have a very small strength. But my children, parents are very interfering.
No, they will change. Actually, I am sure today they don't respect parents because they are not having knowledge.
Exactly.
टेलीफोन काम नहीं कर रहा है तो पेरेंट्स वो बच्चों के साथ जाके पूछना पड़ता ना.
Right.
Correct. So who are the teachers at home? Parents are the students and the children are the teachers.
Exactly.
So सब उसको पता है. So the respect comes only when you have higher knowledge and you give knowledge to the rest of the people. You gain respect. So today parents cannot demand respect because they know less, children know more. Okay, so the parents have to get educated more and more, then they will become alright. They can only worry. Parents are only worried.
Right. Exactly.
So the worry has to change by making them see. I keep telling all the children should become more mature. Don't treat them as children. Don't tell them you are tomorrow's citizen. You are citizen now itself. Don't tell you are tomorrow's citizen. Why tomorrow's citizen? Now itself they are citizen. So treat them as elders. Treat them with respect. It should be friendly. That is what is to be done. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Thank you Guruji. And I would like to add on by saying that today whoever has joined, I have noted everyone's name. So Guruji, what I will do is I will ask everyone to give me something creative. What they are thinking, how they will teach the young ones, how they will
No,
teach the
Shreya,
students.
what I suggest you to create a group. Everybody can become part of it
Guruji.
so that communication becomes easier.
Okay,
Okay.
Guruji.
There is
I
no
will do
secret.
that.
Don't worry about what is around. No, everybody knows how to deal with the people.
Oh yes, sure. Guruji.
Everybody
Sure.
should do what they are doing in the classroom. Make a small video, post it there. Then somebody else also will find, yeah, I should also do something great. So it become like a collective. We can put all of them together. I will put on my YouTube. It will become your treasure for knowledge for somebody.
I think गुरुजी मैंने आपको कुछ YouTube WhatsApp में अपने बच्चों को भेजा था.
कहाँ
They
से?
are making-
Don't. I did not get. If I get it immediately, I'll respond. Don't copy from somewhere and then put.
Okay.
You have to have the role there.
No. They are making the Independence Day flag
I did-
and then they are dancing and
Send it.
something like that. I think I sent.
No, I did not
I
get.
had already.
Send
Maybe
it.
I could not because I am not very familiar. I will see to it. Tomorrow's program I will definitely send you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Pranam Guruji. Pranam.
Bye. Thank you, God bless.
Pranam Guruji, and once again thank you Guruji and to all everyone who have taken part. And Guruji, and we'll remember and make a group.
Yeah.
Surely.
Sure.
And we will definitely keep posted and updated. Thank you.